Hey guys, so I'm going to be doing a different kind of reading vlog. It's actually going to be a book specific reading vlog, and it is going to be for the book From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I feel like I'm going to love this, which is why I'm really excited to do this in a reading vlog format, because I feel like it's just going to be me being excited about what's going on with this book. I really don't know much besides the fact that it is a fantasy, like, bodyguard romance. And I think there's vampires, or there's like, I'm not sure. I just feel like there's like some otherworldly element to this book. I don't really know off the top of my head, but we will find out soon. So I'm gonna try to keep this pretty spoiler free. My goal is to be spoiler free with this, and then if I like this and I read the second book and do a vlog for that, I'll probably do the second book with spoilers, because I feel like if you read the first book, you read the second book, you know, so like I can do the second book with spoilers. Anyway, enough talking. I am so excited to read this. I probably have 30 minutes to an hour before my daughter wakes up, so I'm at least hoping to start like the first couple chapters, and I'll check in once I read a little bit. Hey guys, so I have my first reading update, and I'm at page 100, and I feel like the first 100 pages, which is the case with most fantasies, it's just building a lot of the world, because this is a more complex fantasy world, and establishing the character and what makes the character unique. So I feel like I'm actually just getting to a part where I think the plot is really going to take off. So it has been just a little slower, just because it's just been a lot of like dumping information about this world. So our main character is like a chosen one type character called the Maiden, and we don't really know what happens during this thing called the Ascension, but basically it's going to happen and the gods are gonna do something with her, but she might die. I don't know, it's very confusing and vague. She's very sheltered, and so she always tries to like have a little bit of an adventure, and so she goes to this tavern in the opening chapter, and there encounters this guard, and I'm like pretty much 100% sure that that's the guard that she's going to have the romance with, and they have a meeting together. Nothing really too much happens from it, but since that meeting you haven't seen the guard, and so I feel like something just happened in the book that is going to cause the guard to become her guard, because I know that's the main part of the story, that like she has a romance with her guard, and as it is, I don't think she's going to be having a romance with the guard who she views as a father and the one who she just views as a friend. Like, it has to be this new guy. So anyway, I'm like, feel like I'm really excited to jump into this like next few chapters, especially because I feel like this is where it's really gonna get crazy. And I thought this had to do with vampires, and yes, it kind of does. So much of this first 100 pages has just been learning about this world, but there's still so much I have no idea about, so really interesting. So yeah, that's where I am so far. I'm really looking forward to this guard just getting into the picture, because like that's what I'm waiting for, and I feel like I said, that's really where the plot's gonna take off after this point. Like, the last chapter literally ended and I was like, this is where the book really starts. So yeah, I'll do another update later, but right now I have to do all of the chores I've been putting off all day long. So it's also just getting to be a noisy household, so I'll check in later. Are you happy? All right, just doing a quick check-in. I'm on a page 170, and Hawk is still not her guard yet. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen right now. Like, she's gonna discover that he's her guard, but I really felt like it was gonna be Poppy and Hawk meet, whatever, and then the next day, chapter 2, she discovered that he's gonna be her personal guard. But no, it's been 170 pages already of this book, and he is still not her guard. So I'm really looking forward to like the next few chapters, especially as like she encounters him again and talks to him, and just see how they are together, because I really have no idea how he's gonna play it. Like, I feel like he's gonna know who she is, but he's not gonna admit it for a while. But that's just my theory going in. I hope this isn't too spoilery, but honestly, like, it is a specific vlog for a book, so as much as I'm trying to be spoiler free, you kind of have to know that I'm going to be talking about this book, obviously. So anyway, I just wanted to share that. Boom. I'm excited. I'll read a little bit and I'll check in later. Hey guys, so it's actually a couple of days later and I am halfway through. I just got past the 300 page mark, so I wanted to give another little update on what I'm thinking and feeling. First of all, I wasn't expecting, like, I know people said it's like a really good mixture of like the fantasy and action and then the romance as well. I really wasn't expecting that part to be such an important role in the story, and like so far that's like the whole first half of the book is really not focused on romance at all. Like Hawke has now become her personal guard, which we knew from the beginning of the book that that was going to happen, but it's still very much in the background. Like they're really fleshing out this world and like everything that's going on in the world, and there's just so much shadiness honestly with like what exactly goes on in this world and like the deal that these people have made with the gods and this war that happened like hundreds of years ago and the effects that it has on the people now. And like even our main character's role as the maiden is still so unclear, and like we don't really know what even happens to her at her thing called the Ascension. Like we just don't know. There's so much unknown, and like everyone's roles like in like this castle, the Duke and the Duchess and even like the priestesses, it's very suspicious. Like there's like a whole thing that needs to be unlocked. So that's really what the whole first half of the book has really been like exploring. And like there are vampires in this book as well, as I mentioned, which I think you probably know if you've heard anyone talk about this. And I feel like I just want more about these vampires. Like, I honestly, what I want to happen, which is probably not going to happen like at all, but anyways, what I think would be really fun is if she got kidnapped by a vampire. I know that's totally going like off course for what this story is supposed to be. Well, I'm pretty sure at least. Like I really highly doubt that would happen, but I feel like I just want to learn more about the vampires, and I feel like that is the only way that we're gonna get to learn so much. Either like she gets kidnapped or like she takes a vampire captive. I don't know, just some thoughts I'm having. Anyway, yeah, going to get back to reading it, and I feel like in the second half of the book we're gonna have a lot more of the romance development. Really enjoying what I'm reading so far. I have so many question marks in my head about like what is going on with this whole kingdom really and all the roles the characters are playing, but I'm gonna get back to reading and I'll check in later. Hey guys, I have another update. I actually meant to do one last night, but then I just never got around to it because something really big happened around page 400, which I kind of was expecting, but still I wasn't expecting like everything to happen. And I definitely had like a moment where I was cheering for our main character like so hard, and Nathan came in at that time and I was trying to explain what was happening, but he had no context for the rest of the book, so I'm sure it really didn't mean much to him, but I was just like so excited I had to just share it with someone. So that happened, but now of course you have to talk because I'm talking. So now I have less than 100 pages and another huge thing just happened, which I'm kind of annoyed at myself for not even like suspecting this, I guess, because like I feel like I knew there was something, I just didn't know to what degree the something was, and now I'm just, like I said, kind of mad at myself that I didn't see this coming. Like it seems so obvious to me now that it's happened. So I have no idea how this last 100 pages is going to go. Like honestly, no clue. So I'm just excited for how this book is going to end. I'm sure it's going to end with me wanting to read the second book right away, because already like things are to a boiling level right now, and I don't see how that's going to fizzle down within 90 pages or so. But I'm gonna get to finishing that today, and my next check-in will be when it's all over. Okay, so I said I wasn't gonna do an update until I finished the book, but like the biggest revelation just happened, and that one I did not see coming like at all. Like I'm still in shock. I feel like that was such a good reveal. I'm now like 60 pages away from finishing, and I didn't think something this big was gonna get dropped in the last 100 pages. I just did not see that coming at all. So yeah, just had to share that little reaction. I am just in complete shock right now. I finished this book, and I honestly don't really know what to think. I don't know what to expect from book 2. I don't even know what I want to happen in book 2. I feel like this book just ends with you being so like torn and confused, and we got so many answers in the last 200 pages, like way more answers than I was honestly expecting. So I am really glad that we got to learn so much and had so many revelations. Like, that was incredible. But like, it still just makes me wonder so much. So can't really say too much more because I'm trying to keep this spoiler free as much as possible. But yeah, I'm just feeling really conflicted, and I want to read the next book for sure. Like, I already own it, so it's a no-brainer that I will be reading that hopefully this month as well. But wow, that was something really intense and crazy, and I can see why people love it. I don't know, it was just so dark though. Like, it really took a darker twist. I mean, the whole book is kind of dark, but I don't know what to think. Anyway, I'm gonna end this reading vlog, but thanks for watching. Let me know what you thought of this book, but please no spoilers for book 2 because I haven't yet read book 2. Anyway, that is gonna end this reading vlog, but thank you for watching and happy reading.